Moto number 2. That's Nathan Dupree out there in front, being tracked down by the 978 from the Rogue States. It'll either be Evan or Colby, one or the other. Didn't quite catch the number as they went past. Got Cameron Parrish in there as well. Theon Poulter and Joseph Harris from Braintree. So, those guys in Moto 5, Whittaker, Mendes, Drellincourt, G, Smith, Manzi and Spears. Max is in there in 3 in a minute by virtue of that nice bright green kit that I always see him in. That's Mr. Mendes out in front. Harrison G's in there in 2, wearing his away kit today. And Broden's in there in 3. Whittaker's in there as well, in the white jersey. And Harrison Drellincourt doing it for Sorted Racing. Pure Bikes in there, that'll be Kieran Harding, but it's Toby Harris leading it out. He's in there in 1. The 642, that's Hayden Chalice. I think Mum's made it to trackside today as well. So good morning, Teresa. I think she's struggling with an injury at the moment, so hope she gets well soon. And Danger UK, we got Kobe Richardson, Jake Shepherd, George Morris.
45 and over cruiser coming our way. Nick Priest looking good. From Factory, there's a guy called Patrick Robinson, never heard of him. He's in there in 2. Looking good. So Merton 1, Merton 2. That's all good. So yeah, Nick putting it down, and we go at the second rank of 45 plus cruisers. Going to be your main man out of Scotland, Ian Archibald. John Moore, British champion in there. Bentley's in there in 3. On the hutch. And Chris Brent, doing it for GHP. Last mile out 45 plus cruisers. Adrian Cooper Lee, Warden Howes of Anchorage. A snap feature on the wheelchair. Did you? Down the first straight there. Yeah, look at him. He hasn't got over the shot.
Buffy's looking good.
And he had a little look round.
Now she's in there. So they come in the last corner. Still looking good for Goff.
40-44, slightly younger. Just slightly.
Pete Butler in there as well with Tom Haslam. And John Maguire.
Need to know about everyone active. Is that a leisure centre?
I have no idea.
That doesn't apply to me and you, though, does it?
No,
that's okay.
Not a minute, anyway. Johnson leading out. Tom Whipper in there in 2, battling with Darren Putland. Those guys having a bit of a scrap coming out of the turn. Stuart Vickers also in there as well. And the man, the myth, the legend, James Tresman. Love Nominee Racing, British BMX Series, Media Man, and general all-round good dude. 30 plus female cruisers, Nikki Spears, Jan Cannons, Marsha Brook, Rebecca Doyle, Maceo Chuton, Tabitha Rendell and Anita Wong. It's like the Spice Girls of BMX, Scott. That's what it is. 478, that'll be Rebecca leading it out. Marsha's in there in 2, Anita's in there in 3, Nikki's in there in 4, Tabitha in 5. Jen in there in 6 and Maceo in there in 7. So as they head towards that line, Rebecca's going to get that one. Kim's in there in 1, Rennie in there in 2. That's Susan in 3. Mrs. Chiziwa's in there in 4. And the Cumberland Old Ladies are also in the mix with Louise Maguire. Doing it for everyone active out of Nuneaton. Kim Batsford going to the line just to take that win. Oh, getting her ball as well. 1729 cruiser, Ben Featherstone leading that one out. Shane Redgewell in there in 2, Nathan Abbott's in 4. Will Smith's in there in 3. And Colin G. in 5.
Taylor's in there as well, Profile. And Bradshaw in 4. But the world number 2, we'll be doing the parade later on for the world finalists after the semis. Looking good. Lucas Seeley as well in there in a 2 spot. And Little Furmore is in there as well. Doing it for Peckham. Over to Clitheroe. Back to Team Bikes. Going through there looking good with Seeley, BMX Widow, 7-year-olds now. They're getting bigger. Keat, Smith, Keat, Johnson, Coppin, Blaine, Collis, Ellis. Are the Keat boys twins or something? Cousins or I don't know. We need to find out. We need this information.
They're going fast. Look at them.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh! He's back up though. Look at him. Going to be straight back up. Oops. Commentator's curse, Scott.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Sorry.
Charlie might have put him off. But here we go. We've got some more now. More 7-year-olds out there. 794. Frankie Davis, UCC BMX looking good. 100 plus in there as well. Sonny Card in the 2. But looking all good for Frankie Davis. Sonny still hanging on to the 2 for Peckham. More 7-year-olds. Race 25 on track.
Yeah. Right, okay, race 25. Yeah, I can see Jamie Rabbit in there in 2, doing it for mid-lengths. And Finn Phillips also in there. Yeah. Eben Cousins in there as well. Ben Longley, Edward Dillon, and Hero Tom. As Freya the Slayer Chalice goes past. She's in there in 1 of a minute. Esme Brooks in there in 3. Got Halden Harris, Brianna Madamba, Ray Godfrey, Lisa Pritchard, and Elsa Mendel Todd, all in that moto. That's moto number 27. But it is Freya the Slayer Chalice taking it to the line. Got Colby from Cornwall, Simon Lee Johnson, Harrison Davis, Troy Weaver, and James Trowbridge. Rocking the A-plate. He's in there in that 2 spot at the moment. Looks like Troy Weaver's leading it out though. Doing it for Get Racing Max Tracks as they come out of that final turn and head down that straight towards that line. Moto 31.
Yeah, 9-year-olds on track, race 32. Crucial BMX Taylor Hunt out there with the number 4 plate, Billy Brown. Got to be Lorenz Patton sitting in 3 for Big Daddy UK. But Taylor Hunt way out in the lead, looking good for this moto. 9-year-olds coming our way. GHP out. GHP Get Racing Max Tracks in 2. Into this last corner. Can Grimmett get any closer to Tanner as he goes down that last straight? But both guys get a nice little warm up for their first moto. Leo Kapanen out of London. Merton Saints coming on through. Alvarez in 2 into this last corner. Jake Walker in about 5. But Leo Kapanen will take the win.
All right, Moto 37. Shawnee Harris was leading it out with a lace undone actually on the shoe. I thought that doesn't get caught in the chain or something. Sophie May Harris, she's in there in 2. That looks like the 7th plate. Thea Gaynor. For these London girls going well, I can see Tia Taylor doing it for Sorted Racing and Envy Graphics in that 4th spot at the moment. With another Peckham rider just behind, and Miss Jackson from Midland. Alexis Beston from Preston in there somewhere as well. Just working their way around. And I can see Hannah Hedges in that 3 spot. And that looks like Izzy Hurley's just coming across the line as well. Yeah, Ralph Thompson in there in 3. Joshua Chiziwa is in there in 4. Oh, Manchester rider getting tangled up there. That was Aaron Davey, rocking the pink today, by the way. Nice pink accents on the jersey and the pink gloves. Doing it for RRC Fly Supercross and Peterborough. The 4 plate is Jack Bowdick, doing it for J&R Bikes. Callum Daly in there for the Hawks, Oscar Simpson, Gerald Copley, Finn Cooper, Joshua Tate and Charlie Fitz. Putting his Curry to the line.
45 on track. Wilkins, Satchel, McGatchy, Davey, Abbott, Barnes, De Silva and Harris all running out. And leading this one out, looking good, is the 11 plate.
That is Renato De Silva. They've got some seriously good riders on that Birmingham NRT team. Well done to them. So he's going to go around there, rack up a moto win. We've got Abbott in there, chasing him down.
Alexander Talbot having a good weekend. Got Leon Parker Livesey in there, Jack Bucock. But still out there, the 4 plate. Alexander Talbot, J&R Banks. Going to go down, take that one. 11-year-olds again coming our way. Race 48, who we got this one? Avery, Ellis, Sampson, Gilbert, Paris Large and Dove. And it is the British champion, Gilbert, leading out. 7 plate. The little man, Max Avery, the green machine in 2. Looking a bit rapid.
Right, Muscle 49 on track. She obviously means business today. That's Morgan Haslam in there in the 2, trying to chase it down. Lily Chaziwa's in there in 3 in the GHP rider. That'll be Isla Harvey, she's in there in 4. Ava Brown in 5. Phoebe Gainer's in there in 6. And we've got Braintree's Amelia Parrish on track as well. But in and out the final turn, Emma Jeffers, GT Factory mid-lanks, taking it to the line from Haslam.
Muscle 54, Christian Smith hit this one from Blackfield, Harvey Large. George Hunt, William Coon, Charlie Black, George Flory doing it for the Hawks. And Alfie Bax.
So, William Coon leading it out. With the 6 in there, of Alfie Bax in there in 2. Harvey Large in 3, George Flory's in there in 5. With Charlie Black in 4. It looks like it's the 6th plate taking the win.
So Stimson looking good. In now with Vickery. Bunny's out in the lead. Going down that last straight. Gonna take it like in the orange rims.
With the E5 going past me. That'll be Matt Gilston. He's in that 2 spots. Sam Penny in there in 3. Max Wildbort in 4. Oscar Ricketts as well.
Right, we are rocking here. Who's in the Oxy Arena's in the mix here? Imogen Hill, Baharo Bikes. Emily won't have a better day than yesterday. She came off, which is looking good. Virtually a home track. Nice to see her back racing. Had a bit of a layoff early part of the year, but she had to give her dad something to do because he was hanging around the house all the time. We're moving on to 64. We see Izzy Pope in there, looking good. And in Featherstone as well. Lauren Anion, Molly Nice, Kitty Bishop, Caitlin Ellis. Doing it at road state, but all the way, holds there. Taking it there is only Featherstone. More 14-year-olds coming our way. Edge is looking good. Werner had a good day yesterday. He's in there as well. In the 2 spot. Reece Spelling. Coming round. Connor Hedges. Looking good. Werner go through in 2. We wanted to make that final today. He's in there. With Matthew Goodwin's out of Braintree. In the 2 spot, Craig's in there as well. The GHP. And Evan Watson rolling through the ball. That is Fairbank looking good. He's got the local boy on his back wheel. Danny Laborde made the final. We'll be happy with that. He gets a cheer as he comes out in the lead out of Peckham. So Laborde coming round. Going down that last straight. Mendez into Fairbank in 3. So the 17 and the 6 is in there, looking good. Christian White and Jake Green, 1 and 2. Jake Green trying to swoop round the inside of White. But White got the momentum, going through, he'll take the win. Joe Parr, looking good. 14's in there with him as well. Ethan Squib getting a good lap in. And Callum Knight in there as well. But Joe Parr going down that last straight. Looking good. away. Reece Steve's national number 1, doing it, Big Daddy. Finn Mead, yesterday's winner. In there, in the mix in 2. Watch him go through here. Oh, JJ goes down for the rhythm. Even sharp. 100 Plus Edwards GT bikes out there at the moment, leading him through on the home track. Got a guy chasing him down. Team Mobo. Irish Bradshaw going through. All right, we got Aya Moriarty Durrell in this one. 15, 16-year-old girls. Ellen Louise Catford, Mary Johnson, Leanne Henshaw doing it for Love Not Money Racing. Macy Hinton, Emilia Shackles, and doing it for the Midlands Massive, Olivia Firth. So, Amelia's in there in 1. And that looks like Mary in 2, Leanne in 3. And that's Aya in 4. Olivia Firth in there in 5. So, as they head in and out of the turn, looks like the GT rider might be just taking the win in this one. Emmy Shackles, 16-year-old boys. Now, this class is just ridiculous. Absolutely scary how fast these guys were yesterday. Dear Macaulay Perry, who is literally on fire right now. He's in the 1 spot. That looks like Mr. Taylor. It's early, it's Sunday morning. My brain will actually fire up and work soon. Right, Brandon Furman, Ross Cullen, Finn Hall, 1, 2, 3. Great to see Finn in the final yesterday. Had a great lap, managed to put it together, which was good. 77, Lewis Locker. There in this one. Raywitz for Mail from Hackney. Also in this one. And yesterday's winner, Mason Chidley, going really well. Owen Poulter and Niall Monks also in the mix. Poulter heading up into 2, battling away with Monks down the final straight. Chidley's going to get it in there in 2 spots. Gunner doing for the hipsters. He's in there in 3. That's Brett Knight in 4. Jonathan Weston in 5. Eddie Warden in 6. Yep. David Glendower in there as well. Michael Goff, Jason Bishop, Adrian Scott, Raymond Reed in there as well. Graham Copeland, Julian Allen from the Flat Pedal Militia. And Bernie Shale as well, who's in 4 at the minute. But it looks like Goffey leading it out. Julian Allen looking good in that 2 spot. Matt Allen in this one. Apparently Scott Bowman's supposed to be in it somewhere as well. Right, we've moved on a touch. 17.24, Jordan Firma in front in this one. Ben Carnhill on the 155, he's in there in 3. And Get Racing Max Tracks, Cody Evans in the 3. Bailey's leading it out. BRD, as Scott called him yesterday. Josh is in there in the 2 spot. That's William in there in 3. Darren Utley in 4. Connor Wells in 5. Ethan Kremin in 6. Oh! Kremin down. Okay, championship women hitting the track. We've got Dobson Green, Green Davis, Hallett Batsford and Chloe Taylor. And leading it out once again, Charlotte Green, Crucial BMX, with a local girl, Blaine Ridge Davis doing it for Peckham, and yes, rolling through in 2, the free plate in there as well. Emily Green, Paro Bikes. They're going through. But Charlotte Green going down will take that win from Blaine Ridge Davis.
Doing it for Peckham on his home track. He's in there in 1 at the moment. That looks like the rider in 2 is Barnard. Matt Allen's in there in 3, McHale's in 4, Lee Sweetland in 5, Jason Bino in 6. No Scott Beaumont's in this one, unfortunately. So Big Mike Pinnock taking it to the line. And the win from Barnard, Allen and Ale. Moto 89 Championship Women, Abby Roberts in this one, doing it for love, not money. Kelsey Dixon, Libby Smith, Abby Taylor, Lauren Stack, Katie Davis, and Bethany Shriver. Oh, whole shot going to Abby Taylor. Beth's right there beside her though. Those girls 1 and 2 at the minute. Blaine's in there in 3. No, sorry, it's Lauren. I apologise. Lauren in there in 3. Libby in 4. Kelsey in 5. Darby Squared in there in 6. That'll be Katie Davis. Oh! Katie takes a tumble on the 3rd straight. Bethany Shriver heading past though. She's going to take that win from Abby Taylor.
Here we go, Supercross in another track. Day 2 here at Peckham, British BMX Series. Who's in the first corner? Quillan Isidore. Pure Bikes leading out. Trey White in the 2. Here racing Max Tracks, and then Highway, the young gun in there in 3. So Peckham, 1, 2, 3. Warm up lap for these guys. Going in. So Isidore will take the first one. Connie has a little cheeky look at his brother. I'll just beat you.
First one 91, Lucas, Isidore, Moore, Baker, Taylor, Hunt and Bradford all charging towards turn number 1. And it's Lucas getting the whole shot. Bradford's in there in 2. Teen Isidore's in there in 3. That looks like... Oh! Teen goes down. Oh! It's getting hectic through the pro section. Teen's up and okay. So, Braden, Harley, Billy, Josh, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Ewan working his way into 5. So Braden Bradford's going to go through and get that one. Harley Taylor, Billy Lucas, Josh Moore.
Awesome across here for this Moto 1. Who's out there? Brazil looking good. But a guy on the outside, Paddy Sharrock, also trying to find Rayleigh's round out of the first corner over this pro section. Sharrock and Brazil. Sharrock smooth as. Oh! Eddie Moore nearly landed on him. But coming through, Paddy Sharrock. This is the way to do it, boys. Just follow me. I'm going to win. He's in now. Well done. Luna takes 2, Brazil takes 3.
Right, Champ Women, the one that needs to be rerun, Scott. So, Kat Davidson heading down towards turn number 1. Joanna Kissel's in this one. Charlie Hartwell, I think it is in 2. Bethany Campbell, Tabitha Rendell, Chloe Foster and Sylvie Vargas. All in this one, the rerun from earlier on. So, Kat Davidson's leading out. Charlie's in there in 2. Beth, she's in there in 3. That's Chloe in 4. Joanna in 5. Sylvie's in there in 6. And Tabitha's in there in 7. And as they go in and out of the final turn, Kat Davidson doing it for Peckham, passing her fans, taking the win from Hartwell Campbell.